Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Morning, Helen. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Daphne. Did you say something?
Oh, just good morning. You don't look too good. Are you sure you're okay?
I've just walked out on Paul. Oh, that boy makes me so angry.
Why don't you come and sit down and have a cup of coffee?
Thanks.
Sounds like another major argument.
Oh, it's just the way he does business. Nothing matters to him except getting results. He's prepared to sacrifice everything. Family loyalties, friendships, even simple common courtesies.
You've had run-ins with Paul before. Surely this time it's just...
No, that's it. I refuse to have anything more to do with him. It's greed, Daphne. It's simple greed. He can see Paul Robinson, millionaire, property developer up there in lights. And nothing's going to stand in his way.
Makes it a bit awkward for you, though, doesn't it? I mean, apart from the fact that he's your grandson, doesn't he have financial interest in Home James?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm going to have to buy him out. Susan is going to redirect all the calls for Home James to the house for the time being. I'll work out something else later on.
It's taken you some time, Mrs. Daniels, but I'm pleased to see that you finally had your eyes opened.
This is a chance, does she?
Greed. That's the right word. The young man succumbed utterly. Well, you were there. You heard the way he spoke to me.
Yes, I did. He was very rude. But in all fairness, Mrs. Mangle, there was a certain amount of greed on your side, too. You were trying to force him to offer you more money for your property. But I agree, his attitude toward you was very intimidating, and I can understand how you feel.
I think I'll get you that coffee now, Helen.
Oh, Daphne, have you and Des decided what you're going to do about Paul's offer?
We haven't. Well, not as yet. Des seems pretty much in favour of selling, though. I've tried everything I can to talk him out of it.
Oh, they're all the same today. Young people on the way up. No principles. No principles at all.
Are you sure there's no one at home? Positive. We've got the place to ourselves. I wish this could have been arranged for the weekend.
Look, don't worry. What would you rather be doing with your day? Staying at school or trying out as a cheerleader?
Yeah, all the same. Would have helped if Clive could have let us know before this morning.
Well, at least you organised it. But come on, let's just concentrate on giving it our best shot.
I just wish we had time to perfect the routine. I don't think we're good enough yet.
Well, we've got time for a bit more practice. A couple more run-throughs and we'll have it down pat.
Yeah, sure. We've still got a lot to do, though.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get you to hurry.
Got to fix our hair and makeup and... What about costumes?
Well, it's only an audition. Leotards will do. Come on, you're such a worrywart. We're going to blow them away, believe me.
Yeah, and if we get caught missing school, then we'll be the ones blown away.
Oh, I'm sure Paul's doing it all by the book.
Just because a man acts within the law doesn't necessarily make him right. The pages' history are full of terrible deeds, all perfectly legal at the time.
You know, it's funny, I never really thought of myself as a protester, but I suppose that's what we are, really.
Right on, sister. Solidarity, that's what it's all about. Power to the people.
Ah, it's a good feeling, though.
Being on the side of the angels always is.
Well, I'm not going to answer what that means, but it doesn't sound like you at all, Clive. Away with the pixies, maybe?
People in glass houses.
Okay.
So, what would our first customer of the day like to drink?
Ooh, make it an orange juice, thanks.
I do hope you're not changing the habits of a lifetime for my sake, Mr. Murphy.
Well, I don't suppose it'll do me any real harm. No sense antagonising the lady I've come to see, is there?
Ray, I really am sorry about last night.
So am I. Still, it couldn't be helped.
No, it couldn't, unfortunately. We had... Well, it was just an upset at home, you know.
Pity, especially since you went to all the trouble of having your feathers done up for the occasion.
Oh, that was no big deal.
There you go. One vitamin C cocktail. Preventer of ills, chills and thrills.
Oh, hi, thank you.
No trouble. Listen, Madge, why don't you take over this side of the bar for a few minutes? I think I'll drop in at the coffee shop.
Fine. How long will you be?
Not long. Have fun.
Okay, bye.
Don't hurry back on my account. Now, What do you reckon we ought to do about making up for last night, eh?
Well, as you can see, the definite holdouts and the certain sellers just about cancel each other out.
The don't-knows are well and truly in the majority.
Yes, well, they're the people we'll have to work on, starting with your husband.
Good morning, all.
Hi, coffee?
Yes, please. I thought you'd be on the other side of the barricades. She's not a fifth columnist, is she?
Nell's decided to join the fight.
So you weren't just holding out for a better offer?
No, Doctor. I'm most definitely against the redevelopment of our street. I was merely expressing Mr. Mangle's views on the matter last night. Since then, however, I've decided to follow my own instincts.
Mr. Mangle, I don't think I've ever met your husband.
No, he travels a lot.
Oh, I see.
Right. Well, I guess the game plan here is to start putting pressure on the undecideds. Okay. And I suggest we plan a concentrated propaganda attack against the local council. Anyone got any ideas?
Now I may be of some assistance there. I always carry a complete list of every councillor's name, home phone number, and specific areas of responsibility. From time to time, I've had cause to raise a variety of issues with the council, and I found this an invaluable aid.
I bet you have.
Perhaps I could start by contacting them all, one by one.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe Helen should do that, don't you think? I mean, you know the language, don't you, being with community justice? And...
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, well, whatever you think is best. Now, you will all excuse me, won't you? I still have my shopping to do.
Sure, and thanks a lot. We'll keep you informed. Quick thinking, 99.
I don't exactly think she's endeared herself to the council in the past.
Would have been disaster if she'd got their backs up over this one. But how about Nell being on our side?
Well, civil wars make for strange bedfellows. And strange enemies. Look at this. Brother against brother. Husband against wife.
Yeah, it's getting a bit like that, isn't it? How far do you think we'll be able to take this thing, realistically?
All the way. And if Paul and his so-called business associates don't like it, too bad. This is one fight I intend to win.
It's no joke. One night I slept it off in the back of a lorry with 55 daggy sheep and a blue heeler. At least that time I didn't get cold.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
And I am. Of course, if I'd known someone like you in those days, I'd never have gotten into half those sort of situations.
Oh, come on, Ray. I hope you haven't got the idea that I'm complete wowzer. I don't think there's anything wrong with a man having fun and enjoying himself. Or a woman, for that matter.
Oh, pleased to hear you say that, mate. And how do you like to kick up your heels, huh?
Well, apart from listening to tall tales from the patrons of this establishment, I like to go to the movies. Oh, and the theatre. I love a good stage play.
Go on. I've done a bit of the old amateur theatricals in my time. Wasn't terrific at it, but I really enjoyed myself. Oklahoma, South Pacific. Played the King and the King and I once. Some tiny joint near Wagga. Perhaps that's what we can do with this postponed night out of ours. See a musical somewhere.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
You wait till you hear what I've been cooking up with Daphne and Helen.
Oh?
We are going to see if we can get the council to do an environmental impact study.
A what?
Well, this is our environment, and the redevelopment's certainly going to have an impact on it. Madge, would you mind holding the fort for a bit longer? We've got to get this campaign rolling if we want to save the street.
Oh, by all means, but just don't let Paul Robinson find you doing it on his time.
Right. Interesting reading matter, I take it?
New leotards are fantastic. I must get one.
You really enjoy that stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it's fun. I should take you along to an aerobics class one day. You'd enjoy it.
Young girls, firm taut flesh, bodies writhing to raunchy rock and roll sounds pretty dull to me. Besides, I have had an idea.
What's this for?
The movement, sister, the movement. Stop the erosion of Erinsborough. Hands off our blessed homeland.
That's a bit strong, isn't it?
Not when it concerns one's right to live, breathe and die in one's own soil.
Clive, you weren't born anywhere near Erinsborough.
So, it's in the Constitution.
We don't have a constitution.
Exactly my point. For too long, we, the downtrodden masses, have succumbed to the outrageous jackboot mentality of the bourgeois. Now is the time for all good people to come to the aid of the party. Great idea, a party.
Oh,
eh?
Clive.
Sorry, sidetrack. We must fight them in their corporate dens, these money-hungry moguls. We must link arms and present a united front.
Great. Very impressive. How does it help?
We ask the residents of Erinsborough to get off their collective apathies and sign a petition.
Good thinking.
You see, Daphne, I had a dream.
Oh,
and in this...
grief.
It's a very interesting dream. You sure you don't want to hear about it?
Sorry, Clive. Business calls.
Well, I'll work on the speech and get back to you.
Good. And again, oh, can't we have a break? There's no time. We've still got a few more kinks to iron out. Okay? And again. No, Charlene, more oomph. Look, no, you missed the change.
Sorry, I've been...
It's okay. It's not okay. You've got to be better than this. You've just got to relax, feel the music, you know? Easy for you. It's just that I did dance at school. There's basically no difference between us.
You really think I'll be good enough?
A lot of it's to do with confidence, what they call attack.
Attack. Right, gotcha. Let's go. I'm ready.
You don't give in easy, do you?
No way. I want this real bad.
It's just funny. Last week, all you could talk about was being a mechanic.
Yeah, well, maybe this means more to me. You ready?
Hit it.
Okay, thank you.
Are you serious about all this? Fighting the redevelopment plan?
Yeah, sure. It'd be a terrible thing for the community. People being forced out of the homes they spent most of their lives in, families torn apart.
Oh, yes, and it's not only the ones that have to move, these affect the whole area. I mean, think of the extra traffic. Erinsboro's a wonderful place for kids now, but it certainly won't be if this plan goes through.
So you're revolting too, are you? Sorry, just a joke. But it does look as if I'm on the outer here. I'm all in favour of the new development.
In favour?
I'm afraid so. In fact, I've already accepted their offer for my house. I'm making a good profit on the deal too.
But Ray, don't you understand? This is going to change the whole neighbourhood.
Change, progress, call it what you like. You can't stop. So why not just take the money and move to some other quiet little suburb?
I don't want to move. That'd mean getting to know a whole new set of neighbours, settling Charlene into a new school.
You'll cope. Anyway, I can't see any sense in getting upset about it when there's nothing you can do.
Oh, isn't there just? We'll see about that. The whole of Ramsay Street's going to fight this thing.
Steady your match.
Well, obviously you're not with us, so I assume you're against us.
Well, no, I
think
never
you
said...
better not hang around here any longer, Mr. Murphy. Obviously we haven't got as much in common as I thought.
Well, never argue with an angry woman, they say. I'll see you later, Dal.
And don't call me Dal.
Madge,
Yes?
maybe that was a little tough. I mean, I know you don't agree with his point of view, but he's a nice enough bloke, and I think he likes you a bit too.
Mrs. Clarke, I'm looking for Jane. Have you seen her?
No. Is it important?
I should say so. We were supposed to have lunch together.
Well, she's probably been held up at school.
Oh,
Jane is a good student.
not lately. Head in the clouds all the time. I overheard her talking to that young Mitchell girl on the telephone. All this nonsense about cheerleading, of all things.
Well, good for them. Mrs. Mangle, it's only dancing.
Oh, yes. I'm sure you'd know a great deal about a profession that claimed to be only dancing.
Mrs. Mangle, what the girls do is their business. Now, if you don't mind, I happen to be very busy.
Oh, yes, I can see. One wonders how you cope sometimes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
Geez, they're good, aren't they? No fair. We'll never be that good.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Let's take a break. Hi.
Hi, I'm Charlene Mitchell, and this is...
Jane Harris.
Pleased to meet you both. You must be the girls Clive mentioned. Did he give you something for me?
Yes.
Thanks. Let this be a warning to you both. Whenever you do a job for someone, make sure you get paid. Why don't you pop up to the change rooms then and slip on your gear? We'll see where we go from then. Okay?
What are we doing? I don't know. But whatever it is, this is it, kiddo.
Thank you, girls. Okay, ladies, break's over. I want you to go through it again, this time with some company.
Well, they won't know how to do it. It took us ages to work out.
In this game, you've got to be able to learn quickly. They've seen you do it once.
Mum could see me now.
Thank heavens Nan can't.
Let's do it.
I now find from one of Jane's school friends that the girls are trying out somewhere as cheerleaders, even as we speak. No doubt Jane's been led into this by your daughter.
Why blame Charlene?
I'm sure the whole business is her idea. She leads Jane from one ridiculous escapade to another. Today it's this tawdry cheerleading business. Who knows what it will be tomorrow?
Are you trying to tell me that Jane is too feeble-minded to make her own decisions?
If you had more control over Charlene's behaviour, none of this would have happened.
There comes a time, Mrs. Mengle, when one's children are beyond what you call control. The best we can hope for is that we've taught them respect for themselves and consideration for others. At the very least, they should be able to take responsibility for their own actions.
It certainly hasn't worked out in Charlene's case, then, has it?
I beg your pardon.
Well, one only has to recall the more recent trouble she's caused you. Running away from home, all this business about her having a baby.
Now, just a minute. You know perfectly well that child wasn't Charlene's.
That's as it may be, but she certainly proved herself to be a liar over the whole incident.
Ladies, is such a trivial thing worth a major falling out?
It may seem trivial to you, Dr. Gibbons, but I, for one, don't see it that way.
Well, it's hardly a hanging offence, is it? I mean, what's wrong with them taking a shot at stardom? They're only young once.
Did you know something about this?
Well, I may have set up the audition for them.
What are you saying?
Clive, how could you?
Hang on, I haven't exactly sold them to the white slavers.
You may very well have done just that, Dr. Gibbons.
This is ridiculous.
I couldn't agree more. And I hold you entirely responsible.
I think that'll do us, girls. Very nice. Thank you. You can go and change now.
Thanks for the opportunity. Well, what did you think?
Have you thought what you're going to do when you leave school, Charlene?
Well, right now, all I want to be is a cheerleader.
Yeah, but before you got that particular bee in your bonnet, though, there must have been something else. You're obviously intelligent. I'm sure you do very well at school.
Well, I did okay. This is going to sound really dumb, but I like mucking around with machines, cars, any sort of engines, really. And I had this crazy idea about opening up my own garage, or a few of them.
I don't think it's crazy at all. It shows initiative. I'm sure you'll open a chain of workshops one day.
You mean I won't be able to be a cheerleader? That's what you're saying. Don't give up the day job.
Something like that.
Thanks anyway.
Oh, don't take it too hard. I'm sure none of these girls know what goes on under the bonnet of a car. I know I don't. Just a minute, Jane.
We weren't good enough, huh?
Is that what you think?
I thought I was okay. I hoped I was anyway.
Why did you decide you wanted to be a cheerleader?
I didn't have anything specific I wanted to do when I left school. Maybe go to uni or something, but I like to dance, perform, do something people enjoy watching me do. I did dance at school. I thought it'd be good to use the training.
Well, stood you in good stead. You did very well. In fact, you remind me a little of me at your age, actually. I didn't have anything particular in mind either.
I didn't only want to join to get the attention.
I know, but it's nice to have people appreciate what we do. Although, it shouldn't be the only way we feel good about ourselves.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But did you really like my dancing?
Yes, very much.
You're not just saying that to make me feel good.
No, seriously. I think you've got real potential. In fact, when you finished your HSC, I'd like you to come back and see me.
You mean...
I mean, if that's what you want to do, then I'm sure you'd make an excellent member of our squad. Excuse me.
Thanks, Miss Pearson. You made it. Yeah, I made it. I actually made it. Me, she said I was good. But not both of us. Well, I warned you, I've had proper training. Oh, here we go. Proper training. So what? I didn't mean it like that. Now, come on, Charlene, you've got to face facts. You saw how competitive it is. Oh, so now I'm stupid too. Look, Charlene, maybe if you spent some more time practicing, you could try again. Look, don't, Jane. I can handle myself. Don't need you to pat me on the head like a little school kid. Maybe if you talk to Jenny, tell her how unprepared you were.
Like you. Yes, Miss Pearson. No, Miss Pearson. 3 bags full, Miss Pearson.
You're not being fair, Charlene. It's not my fault you weren't good enough. If you're going to carry on like this, maybe it's a good thing she knocked you back. Maybe you just haven't got what it takes.
Oh, that's great coming from a friend.
Yeah, well, maybe I was wrong about that too. Maybe I haven't got a friend.
Yeah? Well, that goes double for me.